Hey, hey, hey. What's up, guys? Man, this is like, totally crazy. Man, this world is going really, really insane. Oh, but here's the funny part is that we've been warning you for a very, very long time. We've been trying to tell every American person, the world, every single person on the planet that we, as conspiracy theorists, are not full of shit after all. We are actually telling you the damn truth. We have been telling you the truth for the longest. We have access to government documents where they're admitting everything. See, there's no conspiracy theory when you have facts. Facts means that you have proof. Conspiracy theories means that you don't have any proof, you're just voicing opinions without evidence. So understand that, gaslighted people, my poor little supporting government who thinks and supporting people who want to support a very corrupt government, who really wants to believe in a very fucked up government, to mind you, for a better word. But nevertheless, let's stop there. Let's calm down. Let's relax. Hi, guys. My name is Rooster, and I want to share with you all a little thing called knowledge. That's right, me, the guy who's going to try to open your mind about knowledge and how powerful knowledge is. See, knowledge can cripple nations, it can shoot down the corrupt and demonic narratives of our system. The system you all live in. I hope you all know where you live. Where do you live? This is what we want to do. We want to ask you a question. Where do you live? Okay. Do you live for truth or do you live for lies? Do you even know the difference between a lie and a truth? Can you tell when you're being lied to or can you tell when you're being told the truth? And if you can tell both of them, the difference between the two of them, what if I was to tell you the truth, but that truth is actually a lie? Can you tell the difference? No, you couldn't. See, that's what we're talking about. It's called the false narrative. The way the government controls the false narratives, they turn the truth into the lie and pay people to help them to sell the lie. That's what they do. That's how they can get away with everything they're doing. It's because they take gullible people who don't know the difference and pretty much don't really give a damn about the difference. See, that's the interesting part. Look around you. Do you feel safe? This is a simple question. It's not to offend you. Do you feel safe? It's an honest, legitimate question. Go to your corners, think about the question. Don't be offended because the way I'm talking to you, because I'm talking to you normal. I'm just trying to get you to focus on what's being sold to you and focus in your heart. Do you know your heart? Let me stop. Stop. Let me stop there. Let me go to that point. Let me direct that point. Do you know your heart? Do you? Can you tell when something is pressuring you into something you don't like? Can you? See, the knowledge drives you. The knowledge, it burns in you. Knowledge devours your stupidity. Knowledge is the driving force that inquires your mind to want to know more. But you're going to sit there and pretend like you don't really want to know more. And you can have these little dipshit people called YouTube, TikTok, all these social media to try to gaslight you and by removing videos and trying to keep you from knowing the truth, speaking what you feel. You know what I mean. Yeah. It feels good when you sit on the power of knowledge and they have to go through the extremes of trying to remove your videos from being heard, from having your voices being heard, and from having your emotions being seen by the millions. It's really fucking annoying, isn't it? But that's the power of knowledge. It makes the weakest run scared. And people like YouTube are the scared people. People like TikTok are the scared people because they have to take a payment to cover you for knowing the truth. That's called scared people. But they're not even classified as people. Well, let's stop there. Let's stop there. Let's calm down. So let's find out where you begin and where you end. Ching ching. Where do you want to begin with this conversation? Let's start with this. Ladies and gentlemen, one day in your life, you're going to see a thing of the past called your life as you know it. It will never be the same as you see it now. From here on out, everything's going to be so, pardon my French, I have to be direct. Okay. We live in a world where I have to be straightforward with you. We're going to be fucked up because all of you people, everybody out there, wherever you are, England, Europe, wherever you are, America, don't matter, China, no matter, you're going to be screwed in the subject because you gave up all of your lives to the very people who want to control your lives. You did it so swift, so easy, without resistance because you're so afraid of the boogeyman, or should I say the boogie virus. You can't make this shit up. And I'm really trying not to make fun of you people. I really am not. But think about that one. It's really fucked up. Y'all gave in, all of you VCs, you all gave in. You gave right in. Ooh. Mm. You sucked right up because you just didn't want to have a virus. Damn it. And you just didn't trust God, Gene, in you. The real creator, the supreme being that's up there, the one that gave you life. You could not trust it no more. You rather trust this lying piece of shit, damn GOV. You know what I mean? It's German. GOV, or should I say GOV? That's German. It means GOV. You don't want to trust the government. Or, sorry, you wanted to trust the government over your creator. Sorry, I've been drinking. Oops. Mm. Now you're left with thoughts to yourself. What to do? How do I go from here? How do I save my family? What can I do to keep myself alive? See, in the next few months, and I'm quite sure it's a lot shorter than what I'm even saying now because they're really moving very fast, even actually faster than I can even explain to you. Is we're about to be cashless, guys. Saudi Arabia is now off the agreement of the dollar bill. They don't want no part of it no more. China wants no part of the dollar bill. Well, of course, they're the ones that don't want no part of it, anyways. Why? Because China is the one who's pushing the CCP digital currency program. And I don't know how well you are familiar with this, but it's all public knowledge now. So, I mean, whatever I'm saying here is public knowledge, in spite of YouTube trying to censor how many people hear this conversation. No matter, it's public knowledge. And I hope that some of you hear this before they censor this video. And I'm going to try to keep it innocent, sweet, and juicy. Before they do, let me ask you something. If you don't see yourself as powerful in your life, that means that you lack knowledge. So I'm going to ask you that. Do you feel powerful? That you can save yourselves? That you can defend yourselves against what's fixing to come? I may not survive myself, but I guarantee I have a lot of knowledge that will keep me alive for quite a while, regardless, whatever. And even if I die or have to die, I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. I'm not going to stay here bending on my fucking knees to these piece of shit running, lying cur. This demonic, vile sack of shit who love having sex with children, and then sacrifice them for their blood. Who control your world. That's the only word I have for them. But here's the real truth. You all have just a small amount of time left before you're cashless. They're going to take all of your cash and spit on it. It won't have no value no more. Once it goes CCP, that means the China Communist Party digital crediting system, which is what they're establishing right now with all your banks shutting down. And you got to be an ignorant mother effing person who doesn't see that, who doesn't understand that. And hello, Christians, where the hell are you? Who know spoke about the end times so many times into our brains that we all fall asleep now? Where are you, Christians? You knew this time was coming. You know it's coming digital. Why aren't you making silence? Why are you making silence? Where are you? Why aren't you in the streets warning people what's coming? I thought you all were the work of our Creator, but you're not. The reason why of your silence is because you serve your demon God. That's why you're silent. Because your demon God, who is your God of your Bible, has told you to wait for your rapture. That means your murder. See, rapture don't mean nothing. It means your murder into the Luciferian system, who wants to kill you, annihilate you from your ability to survive, because they want your soul. And I mean that respectfully. The real creator doesn't want your soul. The real creator is trying to wake you all up from your freaking program indoctrination. Your Bible was written by the Luciferian system. Look it up, research it. They knew how to control you, where you think all this time you're worshiping truth when you're really worshiping their God. Because God, the word God, means God of death. And my creator is not of death. My creator is life and giveth life. Understand the difference, Christian brainwashed people. So now, why do you think I'm trying to warn you all now? They're going by the written doctrine of the Bible because it's a blueprint for those to follow suit. In case they die, someone comes and fulfills those that have died who were unachievable to accomplish the goal and the agenda they set forth 600 years ago. That's why you Christians are a part of the problem. You're creating the problem. You're a part of the problem, and you're not separated from the problem. You think you're doing it for your salvation, but your sons, your daughters, your family, everyone works for the system. You're employed by the system. Some of you work in very prestigious positions for these corporations who are funding your end time life, who are funding these pharmaceutical lies, funding your demise, your end of your life. You have family members who don't even realize they are working for corporations who are against their own family members and themselves as well. They don't realize it. They think they're in there for the money, making my family prosperous, giving myself a nice BMW or my nice mansion. You think you're all in there for that reason, but they're in this, and you're in this, all of you, for the ultimate destruction of yourselves. You're being played. The word deception has no boundaries. It has no subject. It has no topic. It has no direction. It deceives on all levels. And you got to understand your enemy on how it deceives you all. Some people call me the crazy guy because I drink beer, whiskey, alcohol, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I can sit up here and tell all of you I can drink this and be more smarter than any of you. And you call me the crazy guy. But it seems that I'm the one who sees more of the truth than any of you. I'm not the one who took the jab. And I'm damn sure not the one who fell for 9/11. You know why I didn't fall for 9/11, ladies and gentlemen? Because I am and have always been into the business of building buildings all of my life. I know ingenuitive engineering designs of every structure on the planet. I designed them myself. And I was a part of building them. Kill me. You still can't hide the truth. Now, let's stop there. Hi, guys. Let's get off this subject for just a minute. Let me shift you all into a paradigm. I'm going to take your mind. Remember, I told you knowledge is power. So watch, listen. Don't look at me as a drunk. Don't look at me as stupid. I want you all to fucking listen. Ready? Watch. In this world, there comes a time that all truth will unveil itself, and you will be there to witness it all of you. So now I'm going to give you that truth, and I'm going to show you that truth. I'm going to, guide you in that truth. You ready? Here we go. See, the Antichrist is not my creation, nor is it my creator. But my creator is warning you of their system they're trying to create. See, Antichrist does not even exist. It's just an idea. An idea. Listen, I-D-A. An idea. An idea that was catapulted into a one rule system. Kudos. Now you learn how to dictate. Listen carefully. I want to give you all a round of applause because a lot of you are even going to listen because look how many people I got in here. I got nobody. Isn't it amazing? I have nobody in here listening to this telecast. That's okay. That's all right. You know why it's okay? I'm going to share with you all why it's okay. Because nobody really comes to listen to the truth when it scares them to death, do they? Nobody wants to hear the truth when it's scaring the hell out of them. I don't blame them because it is terrifying to know it. But what I'm about to share with you all about the Antichrist 45 scriptures in the entire Bible describes who the Antichrist is. It goes in such grave details. Now, there's a reason why the Bible's describing the Antichrist, not because it's saving you, not because it's helping you to, to know the difference of evil and good, but it's to identify yourselves because it becomes a part of torture. Because the people who wrote the Bible put it in there to see if you're intelligent enough to catch it before it's too late. Because they're playing mass mind control over your brain. They are now playing the game. The game is mental thinking, strategics. Can you think ahead quicker than they can catapult your freedoms from you all and destruction of your lives before you see the truth? That's why they put it in the Bible. Because the Bible has been an infrastructure, a structure to control you into their system. Because as long as they got you controlled in their system, you will help them to achieve the ultimate goal of destruction. Because it isn't the Luciferians who are killing the world, it is you. You, you, you. Everyone are playing a role in your own demise. And all they did was plant a thought in your mind and you carried it out. But they played on multiple levels against you. Let me show you how they did it. One, religion, that you're doing it for God, country, and family. That's the three rules of their system. The other three rules of their system, notice it's 33, 3 and 3, 33-degree dimension. Pay attention. Remember, knowledge is power. The other three rules is under discipline. Come on, think. Discipline, community, and family. To be disciplined means you have to have a base, what you're disciplining yourselves about. A lot of you all disciplined yourself around a religion. Some disciplined yourselves around government, politics, family, nation, power and wealth, whatever it was, whatever you built your foundation on, doesn't matter. The strength of discipline, the strength of action, and the strength of family, community. Strength of community, strength of discipline, strength of community, and strength of action. That becomes your three. So you put them together, you have a dictatorship forming, and you don't see it in the pyramid level. Do y'all see it now? But you can't have the structure, the foundation of everything until it all comes to head. Because everything is all being divided. Everybody's divided in thought, but they're not divided in the infrastructure of the idea. They're all building the stumbling blocks. That means you all of you are building the stumbling blocks of their agenda. You're accomplishing and achieving their goal because you don't see yourselves as part of that enemy. And that's why you will never accept the fact that you have failed. You will never see the truth because you don't see yourselves as the part of the problem. You are all a part of the problem. You are all programmed. You are all a part of their system. You are a part of their lie. You are building the stumbling blocks of their shit. LGBTs, all of you people, every one of you played into their sickness. Christians and Christians alike. But that's what none of you want to be accepted of. You don't want to believe that because it means if you're believing that, that means that you're believing you are a failure. To see themselves as a failure. No one wants to see themselves as a part of the problem. No one does. And I don't blame you. I really honestly don't blame you because it's a scary place to be, especially when you know you're responsible for millions of people dying and you took a role in it. That's really hard to believe that you really took a role in it, but you did. No matter if you want to see it now, no matter if you see it tomorrow, no matter if you want to go and hide under a rock, you took, all of you, when I say all of you, took a role into your annihilation of your lives and your families' lives and the families of others and the innocents that come around that go in the suit of the destruction. Your lack of the truth, your lack of willingness to research the truth, your lack of willingness just to open your heart to hear what someone is complaining about, what somebody is hurting about, what somebody sees that you don't see. It's okay to listen to them. It's not going to hurt you to listen to them, but you were not willing to because it's a scary place to be. But the power of knowledge is really simple. It cripples everything and it makes you run scared. That's why you all don't want to listen because it's making you run scared because you already know you're a part of that guilt that exposed you. When you have taken a role in your life and you thought that you were going to get away with something, I sit up here and I watched a good series on Netflix. It was really good series. I got to give it to them. They really rocked it. They really iced this topic called murder because this is exactly how every Christian and every person on this planet that didn't, every Christian and every believer of the world who supported government for war against 9/11 and every war that came before and after 9/11, every war that goes all the way back into the beginning of time, every military and all of these yada, 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 you also became a part of the murder, mass. You protected them under the patriot behavior. You thought that, oh, I love my child and he's a brave soldier who's defended my freedom. It doesn't matter. You can be whatever you can sugarcoat it however you want. You can shine however you want, but you and every single person like you and everyone next to you who all played in that veterans association system, blah, 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 how they're heroes and all that. They're not heroes. They are just as guilty of playing a role in murdering people for a corporation who don't want to sit there and tell you that's what you're doing, but a corporation who had an agenda to get you them and they did successfully get you to fix, have PTSD or whatever, PTSD, whatever you want to call it, post traumatic stress syndrome, PTSD. Know they did wrong. They know they took their mind because of what roles they played in for their shit lying piece of lying fucking government. And they will be permanently damaged. And there's no reversing that. Truth is the truth. We weren't there because of patriotism. We weren't there because we were saving or protecting ourselves. We were to sell us on a narrative that we were enemies to a terroristic threat in a Muslim culture when we weren't. But how are you going to reach the demonic goals of your end time? You have to make it look real. You have to present it as real. Or else, no one's going to support your agenda. Possible that there's this ultimate threat that had nothing to do with you. And you kill a few people along the way. Yes, I don't doubt that people died. I just know that nobody died in 9/11 buildings. But the ones that were there to play the so-called first responders who were just following orders and command in sympathy to the event that was going on. They had no idea that this event was all being planned. They had no idea that this was all being staged. They had no idea. They were not a part of the loop. They were just first responders doing their job as they would normally do on a normal day basis. But the very leaders that set them out there to knowledge, but they sent them in the front lines anyways, knowing that they go there to die. But the so-called 3,000 people they said died was a fucking lie. That's the part none of you know. Because those were fake stories fed into the real event of a demolition controlled event. They just took names from obituaries, and it was these stupid people vulnerable to believe whatever is happening, especially when you make it look like I'm going into the buildings of a plane, or a plane going into the buildings, and you make it look real on TV. But of course, I'm gonna get it for this one. And again and again. So here we go. So let me bring this to you. The knowledge of power begins with your mind open. Okay? Your mind open. When your mind is open, then you leave yourself open to all information, good or bad, true or non true. You just leave yourself open to it. And common sense is what separates you from being sucked into oblivion of lies. No matter how many videos they have deleted from me or want to delete from me, I've been at this shit for 21 years. I've been this forever. So I'm used to it, but I never stop my go because I know I'm going to be seen and I know I'm going to be heard. And I know I have over 1 million population viewers that have listened to my views for many, many years. I'm not afraid to be deleted because I'll come back with another form, another nickname, and I will come up there and you all will know me because I always use the same name, like this person, for the rest of your lives. So, anyhow, the knowledge of just stop everything. Stop everything you hear. Stop it. Turn the television off. Let yourselves absorb what is being told to you by your media. Absorb everything and turn it off. Now, once you absorb everything that's been told, Now you can begin to tell you, you will start to see how their story falls. That's how you know you're being lied to. I don't go by mainstream media, nor have I ever. I go just by my cognac and a computer and free thinking. Ooh, I trust my creator. What do you trust? See, I know my creator. I know who give me life. You don't. I do. I've been trying to share with all of you who this creator is, and a lot of people think that you're just another neo-Nazi, or you're a serpent, you're a devil, you're a non-believer, you're this. They, oh my God, they come up with all the insults, but they don't really understand what I'm trying to say. You see, what gave you life, mm, it doesn't interfere with nothing. It is very humble and very peaceful. It stays quiet and patient. It lets all the radicals be stupid. It lets all the radicals jump out. It lets all the radicals destroy themselves. It just sits back and just watches the show of how stupid all of you are. My creator that's in me, that gave me life, does not pressure me to be afraid. It doesn't keep me jumping. Oh my God, oh, what I do? Oh my God. No, in fact, my creator inside of me keeps me calm, clear minded, and thinking and watching and say nothing. That's what I'm trying to get all of you to see. Trying to get all of you to understand. Come and join me. Ladies and gentlemen, TikTok. I want you all to come and join me. I'm live on right now on YouTube. I cannot see anybody's chat. I was hoping that people would come, but nobody come. And I've been here for 30 minutes, but it's okay. Well, 45 minutes now. Come on up here. Join me. Now, every time that you all go into your little corner and you think to yourselves, what am I good for? What am I going to do in my life? I need to go from here. Remember, I told you it all is around you being centered with inside of yourself. You are responsible for self. No one else is. Because today, it ain't my government responsible for me. Tomorrow is not my government responsible for me. Today is not my family responsible for me. Tomorrow is not my family responsible for me. Today and every day from here on out for the rest of my entire life is me. I am responsible for me and what I need to do about me and where I need to set myself with my relationship, what gave me life inside of me. Nothing else outside of that means nor matters anything whatsoever. It don't. Because I am responsible for what I do to me and how I think, how I plan, how I carry out and prepare myself for my journeys in my own self protection of my life. No Luciferian system will protect you the same way as I'm trying to let you see how you're supposed to protect yourself. Where are they? You've been giving yourselves to Christ in your Bibles for so long. Where are they to protect you here and now? Where are they? Where is God? And where is this Jesus who calls himself your Jesus? Where is he? When he sees the evil and he claims he's against evil, why does he let evil thrive? Where is he? Because the evil and the Jesus that you all believe in is the same as the Luciferian who is indoctrinating you to worship him. That's why you see no resistance, because you're giving power unto your false God. Your non-resistance is your compliance. Can't you all understand what I'm trying to tell you? Can you all see and understand what I'm trying to tell you? We sit up here every day battling ourselves, trying to find where we belong in life. To the point that we forget about who and what we are and where we belong. But we're going to only be battling ourselves for the rest of our lives into oblivion. Because we don't want to battle against the enemy. We only kill ourselves from within. We're being turned against ourselves. We're being divided in ourselves. We're being divided against other people. We're being divided with our thoughts. We don't know one way or the other. We don't know truth. We don't know the lie. We're being divided on our goals and wherever we need to be. We're being so divided and controlled by something so very demonic, and we just don't see it nor understand the philosophy. We don't understand. Well, I do. You don't. I understand brainwashing. I understand mind control. I understand who's controlling the universe, and I understand who's trying to control the way we think. But nobody wants to listen. Everyone calls us the crazy people, conspiracy theorists. When have I been wrong to you all? Everything I have been saying to you all since I've been at this 20 years ago on Pal Talk. That's where I started my forum. And then I went on YouTube and I gave all my stuff on Half Faith. Everybody knows Half Faith. Go on Half Faith and you all see. Go see. Half Faith documentaries. And you can see all of my documentaries that I have been at this for over 20 damn years. Everyone knows Rooster. If you don't know, you need to know. And if you need to know, you need to know where you need to be. Where you need to be. It's a simple thing. Your lives depend on what you know, because that is the ultimate essence and power of your life that will protect you ultimately from against every demonic system. And it is very, 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 very powerful against any weapon on the planet. The knowledge of power destroys all nations, and it destroys their goals and their agendas of taking your lives away from you all. But as long as you're going to be a sucker, as long as you're going to fall for their false gods and their false systems, you really stand no chance of seeing the truth anymore. And I cannot help you any further. I can only try to get you to see and understand what's going on now. I can only get you to see the evil. I can highlight that evil. I can really do my best to highlight that evil for you all and paint it for you all. But I can't stop that evil as long as none of you are with me to fight this battle against that evil. And you can't fight a battle if you're undefensive, if you have no defensive capability. You need to have defensive capability. And I don't want no one to go into any battle with me that have no knowledge. Because if you have knowledge, you're the guy I want on my side. If you have knowledge, you're the guy I want to fight next to. Because then that means you know how to defend yourself and you know how to survive, especially when we're about to face the most ultimate evil we've ever seen on our planet. A lot of people call me the crazy guy, but I don't want no stupid person next to me. I don't want no freaking damn sellout next to me. By saying that, it's a hard battle to come to. It's when you finally admit you need help and you're willing to learn. Just be willing to learn. We don't have to convert you. I'm not here to convert you to my knowledge. I want you to find your knowledge, find your truth, see your truth, understand your truth. You don't have to understand it my way because I'm not here to get you to believe my way because I'm not here to sell my opinion. I'm here to give you the fact and you just determine where you belong in that fight. Because we're fixing to go into a really messed up place. You have no idea how bad this is really going to get. Neither one of you do. And I can only stress this out as best as I can, as good as I can. The best way I can tell you all is you all about to get ready to rumble. And may the best man, strongest man survive it all. And even if you did survive it, you're going to be diseased and you're going to be very sick and you will eventually die. The whole thing was to stop these people before they got to where they're at now. But nobody listened to us, and we try to tell you all. It's really sad. America is finished. I can't save you no more. I cannot save the unwilling, and nor will I ever be able to save the unwilling. I can't save anybody. It's not my place to save you. You have to save yourselves. But I will try to make an attempt that you will all save yourselves. Please listen. What I'm trying to tell you, save yourself. It's never too late. As long as you got a breath, it's never too late. And all of you all understand it's never too late because you're still breathing and you're still walking, no matter if you took the jab. No matter what, you can still convert your mind. You can still convert your heart. You can still convert it. Convert it means switch over to the other side. Don't be a guilt. Don't be a part of the damn evil that you see. Don't. Don't let them. Just switch it over. Okay, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. What do you want me to do? I'm guilty for not getting involved a lot sooner. I'm guilty. Now I want to know. It ain't too late because it ain't too late for any of you to want to know now. Know now, please. Absorb everything you can. It's never too late. The power of knowledge is beyond your comprehension of power. I may lose my life, but I will never lose my mind. Watch carefully. You know, I keep on watching these idiots in this world. And all I see is LGBT being pushed against our children, the small little people, the people who have never had a chance. And all I see is why, why is everyone so hateful against each other? Why? You all have a life to live. Why do you hate so much for somebody you never met? Let's go back into when everything means something. I hope you all can hear this. Hmm. You know the funny. Wow. The funny thing is that we can sit up here and play music all day long. Do you ever? We all relate to certain music that hits the tones of our personality. Some of us want to rock this planet. Some of us just want to really just enjoy life and not be afraid of nothing. No matter where it takes us, no matter how strange it may be, we all still feel something connected because it speaks to what we feel. We all really want to feel these emotions. We all really want to know the anger we have inside of us. Why do I feel so mad? Why do I feel like everything is falling apart around me? I really want to know. I don't want to be afraid anymore of Now, let's go back to what I was talking about the Antichrist. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. Who's going to ride the wild horse? That is the Antichrist system. Listen to this song. Give me a one if you can hear me. Come on, guys. Text, text, text. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, could I have a one, please? Anyone here? One, 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 one. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a one, please. Hello, 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 hello. Great. Okay, at least I'm coming in. Okay. So, everything I'm trying to share with all of you all is about the power of knowledge. Okay. Now, remember this and keep this inside of the back of your mind. Okay. The power of knowledge is about how much you want to endure in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. Okay. Do you really want to know the truth? Is the question of all of this. It doesn't matter. We can come here and we can give you all the entertainment, we can give you everything in the world. But at the end of the day, it's about what are you willing to endure in your lives that will open you up to what's happening around you. We're here to open you up. I'm not here to try to get you to believe my belief. I'm not here for that. I'm here to get you to see what I see. I want you to see what I see. I want to try to express what I see, but it's not what I believe because you have to determine that on your own because my own belief of what I see is from my own determination of what I see. Okay, is what I come to grips. I'm just trying to how you say improvise and amplify what I see. Now, that's the power of knowledge. Knowledge is opening yourself up to what other see that you do not see. Do I get a one? Do I get an understanding? Does everybody understand what I'm trying to say? Good. When we look at everything in this life, we have one choice in our life. We either accept or we fight for truth and justice. Justice is the key word that conflicts with everyone's opinion or thought. And that key word is, are you looking for judgment? No, I'm looking for answers. But if answers are going to result in a judgment, let it be because it deserves what it's going to be. Because truth will reveal itself through that judgment, it will reveal itself through that knowledge. But do not misunderstand what I'm trying to tell you. We all seek understanding, justice, and confirmation with ourselves. We all now know that we're in battle against our lives. And how far we go with this battle is going to be to our determination of how much knowledge we endure in ourselves. We're facing the end of our lives as we know it. I have given you all for many years the truth. I've tried everything I possibly can to get you all to see the truth. You may hate me, you may like me, you may hate to like me, you may hate to really want to do nothing to do with me. You may have whatever it is that you don't like about me. I don't give a damn. But you are going to respect the fact that I am here to fight for your freedom. I've been sitting and working for this government, this piece of shit platform that I called and what I thought was a respectful place to be in my young youth is no longer that respectful place I thought was a young youth. But I'm here. I made it here. And the only reason why I came here, not because I, for all the years I wanted to be here, I came here because I wanted to keep my enemy close to me because I knew that the enemy was the government and their affiliations, what they're doing in secret, was also my enemy. And to only establish knowledge of what they're doing was to work for them. It really was. I made a lot of friends. A lot of people know me, and they, um, Lorex, which is also her name in the room, is called Fiona Doom or Doom, shall I say Fiona Doom, was one of my customers, a very, very, very super close friend, and still today is my close friend. I try to get a lot of people that are in my route that I work in to come in here. I really do try to talk to everybody. I try to help them to see. I really, really seriously try to get them to see. It's not about us. It's not about me. It's not about myself. It's not about because I have a desire of my own self. I may have sexual desire. I may have a relationship I look for. I may have all this damn bullshit. But at the end of the day, I really give a fuck about all of you. I don't really give a fuck about me. I'm a human being, and I really care where we're going, and I care about what we're going to be, leading our children into. And I'm sitting here looking at pedophilia. Oh my God. Pedophilia, people, is now becoming legal. They're talking about this crap. They're showing damn grown men dressed in their lily tards with their bulge, their damn nuts hanging in their underwear in front of children. When I was a kid, that was considered fucking child abuse. And here we are today, 2023, where we're seeing grown men who want to be bitches, who can never be a bitch, even if you cut all their genitals, cut their tits off. Can never be a woman, sitting there dancing, prancing their little prissy asses in front of children. And then these mothers who bring their children to these damn shit shows are not their freaking biological family. You all think that they're biological and they disgust you, yeah? But they're not their biological family because it takes another shit show to even introduce their damn fucking damn children that they adopted from the system to the shit show.
Can I chime in?
I'm sorry?
Can I chime in?
Yes.
Some are biological. It's disgusting, but they are because I dated this guy before, and he had a beautiful daughter, and she had the most beautiful name. And recently, I found out that her mother, her biological mother, had celebrated her birthday and referred to her as him, who now goes by Wyatt. So part of the issue is people that bring these kids to these things and think it's acceptable. That's on them. That the parents are sickos just as much. And that gives the people that want to flaunt their nut sacks in front of kids more leverage. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm talking about. It's like, how can you, as a parent, allow someone to sit there and shake and rattle their nut sacks in front of your kids, man? Really, seriously?
I don't know. That makes me really angry.
Come on, man.
I don't get what's going on in their heads, but our job is to protect children, not to not to do that to them. They don't deserve it. They're so innocent. It's crazy, but it's real. It's legit. It's happening. But like it's just part of the part of the show.
Yo, give me just 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay. Wow. I'm doing a live show and I'm not even here with my live show. Okay. So I'm sorry about that, guys. So anyhow, somebody was ringing the doorbell and I had to go take care of it. Okay. So the funny thing is that here we're battling that we're dealing with a system that's trying to force us into another system that is in a very sexual, very very sick, vile level. Okay, guys, I was okay with you being gay. I'm okay with that, and I'm a very homophobic person, and I'm open up to that. I am homophobic. I don't like gay. Okay, and I am straightforward with that. I'm direct with that. I'm okay with that. But I accept that. If that's what you want to be gay, do your thing. Live your life because it's your life. At the end of the day, you have your own judgment at the end of the day. I'm not okay with you trying to transform every view into your ideology because you're being funded by government in their evil ideology. That's what I don't and will not ever accept. When you're trying to enforce a damn view into being okay with hanging your nutsacks in front of freaking children and children, and you think this is fucking okay, that's when I have a very big problem. Because you can keep your secrets and your dick wannabe sucking asses and butt fucking asses all you want in your fucking lives and lick pussy all you want in your whole fucking lives. You can do this all you want in your privacy of your own bedroom, but you get your freaking minds off of my children.
That's what I explain to my cubs, that it's like walking through a doorway. You're going to see shit you don't like on one side. You're going to see shit on the other side you don't like. As long as they're not blocking that doorway and trying to tell you something, you know what I mean? Like, they're whatever, they're bullshit. Just keep walking through that door.
Well, exactly. But what they're doing is they're trying to introduce their demonic ideology. Their demonic ideology is not about having sex with the same sex. It's not about having sex with or about your perversions or whatever. It's about introducing your perversions of interest of children, having sex with children, pedophilia with children, having open damn sex with children, which was a crime when I last woke up.
Well, not even recently. A couple of years back, that started to change. They started to lift things a little bit here and a little bit, tweak it a little bit here and a little bit there.
Of course it was, because nobody was challenging it. Well, guess what Rooster is?
Oh, I'll do it to my death.
Rooster's
'Cause it's
challenging
not
this piece of shit life. Take me. You want to kill me? Kill me. Because I'm going to take you when I go anyways. I'm going out in the blaze of glory. So it doesn't make a difference, because I'm not going to bow down to you evil fucks.
Well, you can't, but that's the problem with why I believe it's in so much excess now, is because everybody's like,
But
wow.
it needs more people like me. It needs more people, brave, to stand up when evil is evil, and stand up when it means something.
Well, absolutely, but that's what you do. I've questioned coworkers. I've said shit to them. They don't like it. They don't even make eye contact with me,
No,
because I brought up valid points. And of course they don't want to listen.
But when I sit up here and I watch the innocence of the foils of our future falling apart that we built for their lives. We built this. I built this for my children. I built this for your children, for yours, Laura. I built this for your children. Okay? It's not just me. It's also all of your children. Okay? Because we don't do nothing that doesn't imply other people. None of us are not disconnected. This is what the government makes everybody think we are. We're not disconnected, because my tax-paying dollars went into your future. My tax-paying dollars went into my son's future, and their sons, and their sons, and their sons, and on. And no matter what, because my life only ends only a certain point. I go and I die, but at least I put my efforts to make your futures better, even if it's not having nothing to do with me personally.
Absolutely, but those dollars went in somebody's pocket. And this all has to do with what's happening. Okay, take the sexuality away. Take the sexuality like stigma away from the children. Make them think they're boys. Make them think they're girls.
No,
make
let them
think
determine what they are.
Then,
we're the parents. We know their sexuality. It ain't your fucking strangers who have to determine my damn child's sexuality. It ain't your right. You don't have the authority over my child. You don't. No government, nobody, no one have the authority over my child. That's my responsibility.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is too many people are okay, but basically, following the herd,
This is where we're at. This is where we are. This is
and that's part
on the playing
of
field.
The plan, because see, once you take these kids' sexuality away, right? Mutilate their genitals.
They're mutilating their mind. You
well,
mutilate
their mind
them
and
here first. You attack this first. That's what they're trying to do. This is the real truth. They're trying to attack their mind first. When they attack their mind first, then they're going to give in to the demonic system second. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I'm trying to make a point is that once they tap into the mind, then they tap into the body. Guess what can't happen anymore? You don't want to procreate, right? So then there you go with your population.
When you see the destruction of your own child's mind, you don't want to make another child.
Oh, I see it every day. Same line of work, if you know what I
agree.
mean. Like
No.
I'm working some.
I can see that angle. I can see that as really legitimately a good angle. That's really good. A good way of looking at it. Yes, I'm not shutting it down. No. This is truly a legitimate battle between the life of humanity and what is acceptable of humanity.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's just appalling. I'm sorry. I go through all of my life, and I try everything I can in my life to be strong in my mind, but I still have my limit. And
Can't apologize.
I don't apologize for my fucking limit. You care about my child's life? Don't impose my child's life into your demonics. Leave my child alone because I will kill you over my child.
100%.
I will kill you. I don't hold back. I will personally kill you over my child. I will not hold back.
Well, you know me well, so you know how I feel on that.
And imagine if anyone has any brain, will also feel the same way. Leave my child alone.
What's a brain?
Take your. They don't have to have a point. Sickness does not have to have a point. Evil does not have to have a point. Evil imposes evil when it wants to make it enforce it. They want to force the evil into our lives, and so they want to, because they're running out of time, and the time that they have means they're going to come at you in all different kind of angles, regardless if it's legal laws or whatever, because they're trying to legalize everything, and it means they're trying to illegally pass laws and loopholes around their damn fucking sick life, their damn sick damn agenda. These people are fucking relentless. They don't fucking stop. They just come.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a train on fucking methamphetamines.
Yes.
They start.
Oh my God.
And then they
just said it.
And what I'm trying to say is that they even had said that they were going to accelerate it. And guess what? They definitely have, because it's fucking way more clown town than I thought it would be like by now.
I love your words. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Thank you. I'm a smart girl.
No. You make me laugh. That's a good words. Clown town. I love it.
Well, remember, corn nuts are not just for Malavet hillbillies.
Oh my God. That's not over. No, for real. You know, to me, it's like your life. It is not about me. It's about you.
It ain't about me either. It ain't about any of us. It's just right from wrong. I know what's right and I know what's wrong.
All of us together are going to either fight on one side of that aisle. We're going to be divided by truth or lie. And that's what
I'm going with truth.
Right. In fact, you know, to me, okay. So let's change the course. Okay.
Let's roll.
Now, I've told you all, you're all facing the Antichrist.
Yep.
Some of you think that the Antichrist system is not here, but I keep trying to tell you the Antichrist system has been long here. It's been here for many months, many years, almost since 9/11. Even before 9/11 is what they've been trying to establish. They're just very patient. They didn't want to come out in the open that this is what ultimately, this was their agenda. But here, as we sit here and watch every second that these people do, the more signs we start to see. Okay, we start to see and reveal that this is what they're doing. Okay, so now I have announced to all of you, I told you many months, and in fact, it's almost what now, Laura, was about 3 years ago. I told you all Donald Trump was the Antichrist. Remember?
We both agreed on that. We both agreed about all the dark people.
Right. Okay. And I said, and everybody kept arguing with me. They kept fighting with me. Okay, blah blah blah. But
Yeah, all
even
that's all birth.
now today, now today, since we have mentioned that 3 years ago, and even I think it's even before then, but we'll just stop at 3 years because I don't know exactly when, and it's better just to be just give it a direct that I know I'm confirmed in 3 years ago. Okay, so we told you all Donald Trump has compared himself to Jesus Christ. He has done this not once, but he's done it multiple occasions. One of his speeches he gave, and one when he was being confirmed, "Are you a carpenter?" He says, "My father." Well, my father is a carpenter, so of course I am a carpenter myself. Meaning that he was trying to refer to himself as Jesus Christ, because his father he referred because Jesus was also asked the same question: "Are you a carpenter?" Well, my father was a carpenter, meaning referring to God. Okay, the Godhead, God of creation, was a carpenter who created the universe, blah, blah, blah. And then, okay, well, I found it was very unique that this bastard would say this, okay, in actually in blasphemy and mockery against what was supposed to be the Christian, belief was supposed to be a mockery of their belief. This comes a false Messiah who's now possessing himself and professing himself as the Messiah who saves the America. Okay, so now then we got another public announcement he made not too long ago that I am the King of the Jews. You remember this, Laura?
Yeah.
He claimed he's the King of the Jews, which was what Jesus did. Jesus also proclaimed to be the King of the Jews. Mockery. Now, is mockery really the truth, or is it both same in parallel that are connected
Well,
together?
I also read about, I'd say about 3 months ago, I read something pretty intense. It was about an interview he did, and he had mentioned camels going through
The
a
eye,
needle.
a needle, the eye of the needle.
Do you remember that? It was about
Yeah,
3 camels
I
going
do.
through
It
a
was
needle.
three camels who go through the eye of the needle.
Right.
I remember that. Yes. Now, so now he's now given three different signs of him being the Antichrist. Here goes the fourth sign. You ready for this shit?
I don't know. I might know, but let's give it a shot.
In Israel, they proclaimed him to be the second coming of God. This was in the Haaretz newspaper. There's no joke. Remember that?
Yep. I also I don't know if I still have the videos, but they made a coin of them. They have kids singing a song about how Trump is going to save everybody. I got to find that
Right.
shit.
Well, no,
I
no,
don't know
no,
if you
no,
saw.
no. They perceive him as the savior who will save everybody. This is what all of the Trump supporters and what this slogan that Trump is the savior of America. This is actually being announced now. It's being publicized and announced now. Okay. Mm.
I pay attention to all that. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's fucking so weird. It's like,
Right.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, I'm not surprised, but it just shows you how stupid people are. But
No, 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 no,
it's
no, no,
right
no,
there
no,
out
no,
in
no,
the
no,
open.
no, no, no. You gotta be careful with that. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. Because they see it. They're starting to see it. Don't knock it down because you're confirming everything we've been trying to warn them about. That's been going on for how many years now? We've been trying to warn them about. Okay, so they're confirming us. So they're not stupid. They really see it. They just don't know it and connecting it. But they're connecting and confirming it for us because that's all that matters. We need to be confirmed with us because we know we're telling the truth. So now here's the fifth confirmation. You ready for this shit? Oh my God. This gets better and better. And it feels good because I knew I was right from day one when I said he's the Antichrist. I knew it, and it's confirming every single thing I'm saying. You ready for this?
Shoot.
He's now has to go through the persecution of Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's what's happening. Yeah.
It's happening right now. He got arraigned.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
He got
exactly what I thought.
he got arraigned. He got sucked in. He's now confirmed himself as the persecuted the Messiah.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
So now what comes next? You ready for this one?
Go for it.
Now, what has been announced since the day he first ran for president and he became a president? Before he became president, what threat did he receive?
What threat did he receive? Death.
Donald Trump received a death threat 4
Yeah.
consecutive times. He's got to go through 6 consecutive death threats, and the sixth one, on the 6th death threat, he has to receive the mortal wound. In other words, this was come next. And then when he dies, we will be at war.
Yes.
Okay? When he dies publicly, we will be at war. But in the brink of this war, he will rise in the brink of this war. In other words, in the middle of this war. And while we're killing each other and annihilating the world and destroying the world, blah, 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 yada, 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 he's got to rise up at this time. And when he rises up, he will come up with an idea that will throw him into the catapult position of the world ruler of the world. And they will give him praises and they will marvel at him. And they will also marvel at him being resurrected in 3 days. Because you got to remember, they're going to mock the resurrection of Jesus in 3 days. So they have they have to do this. This is a part of the equation. What's really creepy is that I'm in a position to find the Antichrist and I see him.
Oh, it is creepy. Yeah. I'm just gonna mute for a second. I gotta use the bathroom.
No, please.
I'm listening.
What's really creepy is that I was able to locate the Antichrist several years ago. And I started out, I remember I was blaming Barack Obama. I said Barack Obama is the Antichrist. But in actuality, the Antichrist works for Lucifer. So in other words, Lucifer is Barack Obama, hiding in the secrets, always in the shadow. But the one who's got to be seen, the one who's got to be always blamed of every evil, every problem, every damn problematic issue, and on a political, rather non-political, it doesn't matter, has to be Donald Trump. They're going to blame Donald Trump for everything, while Lucifer, Barack Obama, mind you, for a better word, will always be hidden in the cloak. That's what's happening.
You and I discussed that years ago about the whole Obama thing, the connections.
I have always said it.
He's always lurking. The shadow knows what lurks in the hearts of men.
I have never changed my view on it. I've always stayed and maintained the same course.
Absolutely.
It doesn't stand any other reason. Because we don't only have biblical fact to back it up, but we also have documented by their behavior openly to back it up. That's what's interesting.
Is it interesting, or is it just like predictable,
Well, predictability, to have the predictions also leaves it openly for questionable. Because when you say predictions, it means that you're leaving yourself open for questionable, opinions. But to say that it is simply not predictable, but actually lined out, it is lined out. We can confirm it. It is
Absolutely.
all lined out exactly as I have said it will be, and I'm confirmed on it. I'm not just only talking. I'm not.
No, I know
I'm
you're
not trying to
not.
be
It's been
yeah,
mapped out.
right. It's been mapped
And
out.
no, and I remember people like on you know, when you do these chats that people would like get heated or they didn't believe
They get mad.
that
They get
and they get
offended.
mad because they say that, oh no, he's, the best thing since I always laugh. I'm like, he's the since sliced bread. That makes no fucking sense, but sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just in my own
No, no,
thoughts
no,
here.
no, no, no,
But
no,
like,
no, no. You're right. I mean, think about this. Okay, how long have we been at this? We've been. I've been at this for many years. Okay, but how many people always put us down every time we come up with something that they don't understand? But we are accurate with what we say. Okay, and they put us down, even though we're trying to save their life. How many times?
well, I don't know forever, but you know what? It
Yeah.
doesn't. That shit
No,
doesn't phase
no,
me.
it it
I don't get.
it don't phase nothing. It don't phase nothing with me because I already know where I am. I stand comfort and I stand
Exactly.
in confirmation with myself. I know me. I know where I stand. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not even here to convince you. I don't even
I
waste my
think
time to convince you. But nonetheless, how many times have we been brought to this point where they ask us to show proof
then you give them proof and then they disappear.
and they disappear?
That's
And
right.
where are you at? Hello? We're right here. You're still gone. You're still running away. Where are you at now? You don't believe us
At the
now.
end,
Where are you at?
at the end of yeah, it's true. At the end of the day, though, know that you did the right thing. I did the right thing.
Mm,
Other people did the right thing,
mm.
and that's all we can do. And we can hope that maybe if they disappear, maybe they'll start to seek knowledge. But in the meantime, we did our parts.
That's all we can do. Can I
Right.
ask you a question? When I was playing the music, could you hear the music in the feed?
No, because that was I didn't know you were like doing a. Are you on a YouTube live?
Well, I'm YouTube live right now.
Yeah, no. That's why I told you your audio was off because it looked like you were grooving, but I didn't hear shit.
No, you didn't.
Nah.
That sucks. That's what I hate about YouTube live. It sucks.
MooTube.
I thought this was a good platform. This ain't shit.
Well, that's another thing too. Like if you like, I don't have the video on because like I'm just listening, but like and talking. But if you put the video on, it's like it's on a delay. Like
But
you're
can, but,
talking, but
but can
then
you see the YouTube view? Can you see the YouTube?
I can see it, but it's not like you physically are on a delay of what you're saying.
Oh, it's really frozen.
Let me check it right now and see. Hang on. Okay,
Hello.
do something. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Say something.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, it's on like a 2-second delay.
YouTube, you suck.
Yeah, see now you just said YouTube, you suck. Now I could see that.
Have a good night, YouTube. Thanks for this shitty damn entertainment.
That's why I'm just listening.
I thought I was coming in because see, when I'm looking at myself, I'm coming in full speed.
Well, maybe that's because where you're broadcasting. I don't know.
I don't know. I just know it's full of shit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, knowledge is power. Remember, it is about what you know and not versus what you're being programmed to know. Don't allow them to program you to think. Think outside of the box. Question everything. Stop playing into the media this and also the social media shice because they also are being paid for by government.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall into it. Just start questioning everything. Please. Your lives depend on knowing the truth. And LGBT, fuck you.
Oh, fuck all that noise. That's all disgusting. It's
You
wrong.
yeah,
It's
you
gross.
sick little fucks, man. Trying to introduce your damn fucking perversions to children, you fucking foul fucks.
It's like I started researching the flag when they had changed it, and they put those like lighter colors in. That's about
This video,
liking little
you
boys
know,
and
you know
little
what's funny?
girls.
You know what's funny? This video probably ain't gonna go nowhere. It's gonna get deleted.
That's you better check your pants.
No, that was called a fuck you.
Oh,
Let me let go. I'm gonna let go of the live feed. Guys, research. Don't let the social media fuck your brains up. Please know the truth. That we're headed for evil and very demonic shit. You have no idea. The platform is gonna get much worse. This is nothing compared to what you're about to all witness. Have a good life.
I'm surprised you're able to be on YouTube right now.